Did you know that some of the most common things drivers do every day are basically a slow-motion attack on their own car? Not reckless stuff, not highway racing, just ordinary habits that most people would never even think twice about. We're talking about 10 specific behaviors that mechanics see the damage from constantly, and most of their customers have no idea they caused it. If your car's been aging faster than it should, the person behind the wheel is probably a bigger factor than anything else. Number 1. Skipping oil changes. Picture what old oil actually looks like when a mechanic pulls the dipstick on a neglected engine. Black, thick, almost gritty. Nothing like the amber fluid that went in. So how long has it been since you changed yours? Most people genuinely can't remember. Fresh oil forms a microscopic film between every moving metal surface in your engine, so parts that would otherwise grind directly against each other never actually touch. When that film breaks down, the camshaft lobes, lifters, and main bearings start taking damage with every mile, and those parts cost hundreds to thousands of dollars to replace. A $60 oil change every 5,000 to 7,500 miles prevents all of it, and your dashboard won't warn you until the damage is already done. Number 2. Driving with low tire pressure. That tire pressure warning light that flicks on during the first cold morning of the year and then seems to just go away after a few days? The tire didn't fix itself. Your eyes adjusted to it sitting slightly soft, and the light turned off because the threshold moved, not because the pressure came back up. A tire running low doesn't just wear faster, it flexes through the sidewall on every rotation, generating heat that breaks down the rubber compounds and loosens the steel belt adhesion from the inside out. You won't believe how much damage accumulates quietly there. A tire can sit 10 to 15 psi low and still look basically normal to the eye. Number 3. Accelerating hard on a cold engine. Cold outside, running late. So you start the car, give it maybe 30 seconds, and pull out driving normally. That feels fine. It isn't. Oil thickens when it's cold and moves slowly through the engine's passages, so the parts that need lubrication immediately aren't getting it fast enough. Metal components also haven't reached their operating temperatures yet, so the clearances between parts are slightly off from where they're designed to run. Turbocharged engines take the worst of it, because the turbo bearing spins at up to 200,000 revolutions per minute and depends entirely on oil flow to survive. Push a cold turbo hard before the oil's moving properly, and that bearing is running nearly dry. Number 4. Riding the brakes downhill. Long downhill stretch, mountain road, steep off-ramp, and you've got your foot resting lightly on the brake the whole way down because it feels careful and controlled. Mechanics see the aftermath of exactly that habit constantly. Brake rotors are built to take short, hard applications of heat and then cool down between them. So sustained light pressure is actually worse than braking hard, because the heat never gets a chance to dissipate, and the rotor metal can develop microcracks across the surface. That same sustained heat bakes a hard, glassy layer onto the pad material, which kills stopping power and causes the pulsing or squealing that drivers bring to shops, completely confused about why it happened. Number 5. Ignoring small warning lights. How many people watching this have a warning light on right now that they've filed away as probably nothing? Mechanics will tell you that most of the major repairs they see started exactly that way. The check engine light covers everything from a loose gas cap to a cylinder that's not firing, and you can't tell which one you're dealing with just by looking at it. A misfiring cylinder pushes unburned fuel into the catalytic converter, where it burns hotter than the converter was built to handle, and a few weeks of that destroys a converter costing $1,000 to $2,000. Oil pressure warnings are a different category entirely. Drive 5 more miles to a convenient stop after that light comes on, and the bearing damage is already done. A $25 code reader plugged into the OBD2 port under your dash tells you exactly what the fault is, and most auto parts stores will read it for free, so there's no reason to guess. Number 6. Driving with low fuel all the time. Running on empty isn't just a bad habit for when you get stranded. It's actively wearing out a part that costs $200 to $600 to replace. The fuel pump sits inside your tank and uses the surrounding gasoline to stay cool while it runs. Consistently low fuel means the pump runs hot, and heat is what burns out electric motors. Did you know the bottom of your tank also collects years of rust, dirt, and fuel varnish? When the level drops low, the pump pulls directly from that sediment, and whatever gets past the filter reaches your injectors, clogging the spray pattern and causing the rough idle and hesitation that shops charge hundreds to fix. Number 7. Hitting potholes without slowing down. You see it a second too late. There's no time to swerve, and you brace for the hit. Car seems fine after, no flat, so you forget about it and keep driving. That impact sent a shock load through your ball joints, tie rod ends, control arm bushings, and strut mounts that those parts weren't built to absorb at that speed. One hit might not show up immediately, but dozens of them add up to real wear. A single hard strike can knock your alignment off enough that your tires scrub at a slight angle every mile, wearing out months faster than they should, and the steering still feels completely normal the whole time. After any bad hit, a $50 to $100 alignment check costs a lot less than replacing tires that died at 20,000 miles instead of 50,000. Number 8. Using the wrong engine oil. Someone at the oil change counter says, "Whatever's cheapest," or "same as last time," and the guy behind the counter just nods and grabs a jug. That's a problem, because those viscosity numbers on the label, like 5W30 or 0W20, describe exactly how the oil flows when the engine's cold and when it's hot, and your engine's bearing clearances and oil passages were built around one specific flow rate. Most modern engines use oil pressure to run the variable valve timing system, actuating cam phasers that adjust in real time. Too thick and the phaser responds slowly. Too thin and it won't hold position. So the timing drifts outside spec and the camshaft wears. Number 9. Leaving the car dirty for too long. Most people wash their car when it looks bad, not because they think skipping it causes mechanical damage. That framing is exactly why so many cars rust out way before they should. Road salt doesn't just coat the surface. It packs into wheel wells, frame rails, and the seams between body panels, holding moisture against bare metal for weeks. The brake lines and fuel lines running along your undercarriage are steel, and in northern climates, they're often the first things to corrode through. A rusted brake line doesn't give you a warning. It just fails. Bird droppings and tree sap eat through clear coat in days during hot weather. And once that layer's gone, the paint underneath degrades fast. Washing regularly and waxing twice a year costs a fraction of what neglected paint and rust subtract from your car's resale value. Number 10. Delaying small repairs until they become major problems. There's a specific kind of driver who notices the slight vibration that started 3 months ago, the power window that takes 2 tries, the coolant reservoir that keeps dropping just a little and keeps noting it without doing anything because it's not bad enough yet. That threshold is where cars age fastest. A worn serpentine belt costs $80 to replace, but when it snaps, it can take out the power steering, alternator, and water pump together, turning an $80 job into $1,000 overnight. Coolant leaks follow the same pattern. Top off the reservoir enough times and you stop worrying. But the leak keeps introducing air into the cooling system, and the day the level drops too low while the engine's running, you can warp a cylinder head fast enough to turn a $20 coolant hose into a $2,000 repair. Mechanics use a simple rule. Any repair under $200 should happen within a week of diagnosis, because the longer it sits, the higher the chance it triggers something else. Modern cars are built to last 200,000 miles, and the ones that fall apart at 100,000 aren't failing because of bad engineering. Take 2 identical cars, same make, same model, same year, and put them side by side at 150,000 miles. One runs fine and the other's falling apart, and the difference isn't luck or a bad batch off the assembly line. It's thousands of small calls the driver made or didn't make. Pick one habit from this list that you recognized in yourself and fix it this week, because the wear isn't waiting. Don't forget to subscribe for more. A mechanic can pull a used engine apart and read it like a receipt. Oil change intervals, cold start abuse, how often the tank ran dry. The wear patterns don't lie.